All right, good rainy 52-degree morning from Willow Beach, Arizona. I haven't been here in a while, but I think the river's back up a little bit. I'm trying to walk and not walk into something with this light shining right in my face. It is. You won't be able to see it, but it's up quite a bit from the last time I was here. Anyways, like I said, have not been here in a while, but the government shutdown's over, so they planted trout yesterday, 800 trout. So that should bring the, I guess they've done it 2 weeks in a row. So the big boys should be up in the neighborhood here. I'm gonna go try and find them. So I'm in compliance with the Lake Mead National Recreation Area filming guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go find something. All right. If you haven't checked out the channel memberships yet, please go ahead and do that. Helps me out a lot. And we're gonna find something today because, well, I haven't been in the water in like 2 weeks. So anyways, we're all rigged. Got the hoogs, got the Tony Garcia stuff. We're ready. Let's go. It is way dark, but I think it's starting to get light. It's got to get light eventually because it's probably like 6:15 Arizona time, 5:15 my time. Anyways, here we go. Stick around. All right, we're in the water. Water's 62.4 degrees. I'm on the trolling motor right now. There's a bunch of weeds up at the launch. I'm just letting the big motor warm up a little bit. But there, like I said, it's thick. I had to go like over by the fuel dock and kind of pivot out away from it. But we're about to get after it here because we're almost warmed up. We're warmed up. I'm ready to go. And I'm running out of room going this way, so I'm either going to have to pull the trolling motor up or make some adjustments. I'm just going to pull it up. So anyways, we're going to head north first, and it's starting to get pretty light, so this is the time to do it right here. These guys over here beside me, I thought it was Andrew. It's not. It's a black one. Everything, you know, hard to tell the color when it's, you know, not quite daylight yet. It's close, but they got one right by the hatchery. I'm north of the hatchery now. Watch my depth, 13 feet. But the river is almost back to normal, I'd have to say. There's a coyote sitting right there on the bank, right there. I'll see you. Anyways, 12 feet. Hopefully I should probably check for weeds right here quick before I get into one of my hot zones here. We're on. Pretty early in the game. It doesn't feel like he's very big, but it's not a skunk. And this is far from over. We'll come back when we get him in the boat. Oh, well, I got that one right to the boat and lost him, so that pretty much sucks. So like I said, it's not over until they're in the boat. So we're gonna buzz back down here and we're gonna try it again. All right, we're on again. I ain't saying nothing until I get him in the boat. First one took the Garcia, that one took the hoogs bait, and he threw it again. Frustration. All right, if you know the size of the lures that I'm using here, you'll know why I try to not stand directly in line when you got to fish that close to the boat, because when those things, when they throw that hook and that thing comes flying at you, I've taken them right straight to the face before and it hurts. So here's a little safety note of the day. Don't get directly in line with what you're pulling, because when that hook comes out, it's coming right straight at wherever that rod is. So luckily I had it off to the side and it went right past me. But it was a nice looking fish. I know they always look bigger in the water, but that's the second one I lost today. So they're here, and the rain's stopping, so the bite may pick up. I don't know, it may or may not. Alright, I worked upriver quite a bit, and I started going downriver, and there's just a bunch of weeds and stuff in the water, so I'm going to turn back around. I'm going to make one more loop. Here it comes. Don't know if this is going to be a video. Probably should be though. I haven't made a video in 2 weeks, so I got to do something here. And I really thought that second one was going to be in the boat, and then he come up out of the water and shook his head, and that lure went right out. So we're going to cross the marina here, get back up north a ways, throw this hoogswimbaits back out, maybe a Garcia, probably a Garcia, and it's a good idea to have one floater and one sinker. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock, so this is usually my time to be off the water, but this is a freaking day to fish. So we're gonna give her one more loop here, and then we're gonna be done. I just ran into these guys that landed that first one early this morning, right after I got in the water. Told them I lost 2 right at the boat, and they're like, call it a quick release. I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, they still aren't catches. I mean, they were right at the boat. Especially the second one I was getting ready to reach for it, and it said bye-bye. Anyways, I am just about done. I am right around the corner from the launch, so if I don't catch anything between here and there, this is probably going to be it. So anyways, next stop, either tomorrow or Sunday, it's going to be Echo Bay, where I should have went today. But it has not stopped raining. It's slowed down a little bit, but it's been on and off, kind of coming and going all day long. And it was supposed to rain for an hour, and the wind was supposed to come out of the north, and it was coming out of the south. There's no wind. I don't know what radar these guys are using, but I think they need to tune it up. Anyway, like you saw, that dude floating around over there in the kayak, if you would please. Like, subscribe, give it a share, check out those Amazon links. There's all kinds of good stuff down there. And think about those channel memberships. There's like 3 or 4 different levels. One of them is 99 cents a month. So it helps me out a lot, more than you know. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have seen like 3 fish on the fish finder all day. Day after trout plant, I figured it was going to be good. You guys in boats thought the same thing. But man, I really like the looks of this boat. That is not good. I don't know what it's called. But it's a center console. It's kind of like this, only a little bit higher end. It's bigger than this. It looks like it's about 20 foot. But I'm always, for a fishing boat, center console, to me, my style of fishing, way better. I can walk around this whole thing. Anyways, that's going to do it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the water.